Vanessa, and welcome to the Lunar Review. Today I'm going to be talking about eclipses, lunar and solar. So first, the lunar eclipses. So this happens only when the moon is full, and what we have is the sun, the earth, and the moon. And so the earth is basically casting shadow onto the moon. So the moon is in the earth's shadow. And this is a time of endings, of significant endings and culminations. And the literal definition of culmination is when something has arrived or attained its highest height of glory or power or etc. And it is the final last stage. It's the climactic stage. It's like if you have a bottle and you're filling it up under the tap and no more drops can reach. It's full, it's done, it's attained. So now you have to take it out and put a cap on it and put it in the fridge. A new set. There is a new scene. The stage is being set for a new scene. So we are getting rid of what doesn't work, what's superfluous, what's outdated, outmoded, harmful even. So we are just getting rid of what we don't need, and this is all in an effort so that you release the past, release what you should, so you're not hindered by it and you're not tempted to go back there. And this is all in an effort to bring you to a place of lightness of being. Solar eclipses. So, solar eclipses only occur when there is a new moon or a dark moon. So that's when, from our perspective on Earth, the moon looks completely dark. And what we have is the sun, the moon, and the Earth, and it's the moon that is cutting off the sunlight from reaching the Earth. And this is a time where beginnings are emphasized and change. And although there is a process of bringing something into being, there's also an acute awareness of what's being lost and being left behind. So this can be quite bittersweet. And the interesting thing with both the solar and the lunar eclipse is that they both bring about a very unpredictable, erratic, even volatile type of energy. And time even seems to run differently, and time might even seem as though it's shape-shifting, that events might be happening much more quickly than you can deal with, or on the opposite side, they might be going a lot more slowly than you would like. What can we expect during this time? Well, dramatic events. We can expect surprises and reversals of fortune and plot twists and conversations and revelations full of gravitas, and just everything is very is the key word right now. This is very, that's very, it's kind of an extreme time, and your emotions will probably be heightened. Your psychic, your emotional sensitivity, so you might be more emotionally volatile. So if you have something really important to discuss, or if you really need something to go a particular way, it's best if you cannot do it on the day of the eclipse, or even 4 days before or 4 days after. That's the time period when things can really go haywire. And eclipses also come in pairs. So we'll have one lunar eclipse, and then 2 weeks later we will have a solar eclipse. And these eclipses always happen in the opposite zodiacal signs. So for example, we have Aries opposite Libra. So the lunar will be in Aries, say the solar will be in Libra. And these eclipse pairs, the lunar and solar, they happen about every 5.5 months. And they run for a period of about 18 to 24 months where they will be appearing in this particular set of signs. So what can you do during this time? Well, a good thing to do is just to observe what's going on around you, to be more yin. Yin is feminine, it's passive, it can sit and wait and watch and not move and absorb information and really take in the scene. Whereas yang is its opposite, and it is really busy and active and hot and engaging. So try not to be too yang if you don't have to. Be more yin and take it all in. And of course, react to your environment. You must. You're human and life continues. But do not try and command it with an iron fist. That's a very yang thing to do. Don't try and exert your will. Be a little bit more flowy, as yin will be. And this is because the moon and the sun, the light emanating from them now, it's not behaving in its usual way. It's not the normal way that we're used to. We're very unfamiliar with it, so we're not at the top of our game when we're navigating issues at this time. Because the energy during these times is very bizarre and erratic, and it's, flowing through your mind and body and your whole being right now, you might want to consider your health in general. And this could mean eating lighter because, when your body has tension in it, there's not as much energy for your digestive fire. So it's not a good time to eat heavy and cloying foods, not a great time to get a raging hangover. And if you want, you can even stick close to home, again, being very yin. Or if you do go out, make sure you're with people that you're comfortable with, that you're familiar with. Or if you go out to an event, make sure that you are, that you feel safe and that it's not too exciting. And of course, all of this is very general advice because everybody's tolerance level is very different. And maybe for some people, they like this kind of tweaky, weird, bizarre energy, and it might be the best night to go out. So everyone clearly has to decide for themselves. This might also be a good time to look for revelations and hidden motives and uncover new knowledge or learn something about a person or a situation. Things that were previously hidden could be coming to the surface right now. And there's also this potential to organize your thoughts in a very different way. And right now, the five senses and maybe even your nervous system are just like very highly attuned. So you could take advantage of that. If there is confusion around an issue, don't worry because in about 5.5 months, there could be clarity when the next set of eclipses come into play. And confusion is part of the cosmic plan. It's designed to shake you up in order to create a new path for you to see. And a good thing to do also is just to pay attention to the things that are going on in your life, not just the big things, but the little details. Anything that really piques your interest, like certain conversations or images, stories, gossip, a recipe, anything that really kind of grabs you and piques your attention. Note it down, jot it down, because this might prove to be significant in the end, and it might make more sense, again, when the next set of eclipses come around. Know that it's not the end of your story, that there is more information coming. So just to recap, both the lunar and the solar eclipse basically open up new directions. They are giant cosmic pivots, and they open the floodgates. And though the light is obscured during these times, and it can put us in a state of awe and even stun us, that is actually a good thing, because it's when we take that opportunity, or when we're forced to take that opportunity to just stop and listen, it's when we can regroup and we can change and have a new direction. The solar eclipse, it'll be a significant new beginning. It'll be like anything you've dreamed of before. It'll be unlike anything that has come before, and it'll allow you to see life with fresh eyes. The lunar eclipse, well, that is going to we begin by ending, and what's buried, what's hidden will come to light, and it will be forced into your field of vision, and it should become very obvious, whether you like it or not, what needs the final cut. Thank you all for listening. I hope you enjoyed, and I will be back again.